Brandon Joshua here. Brandon Joshua, man, we're hiking out. Check this out. I had to rip this van off and rig this up. Tied up around my bag to keep my chair from falling off. I had to rig it up and it's going all back there. Like all the extra. I just had to rig it up. But anyway, I'm about to not hike out of here, but hike like around. Check out some more areas. It's all like, these are pretty, that one was pretty steep. There's some more hills. I'm just gonna hike out of here and let y'all see kind of like what's up, like where I'm at right now. I'm like in the forest, man. I'm in the middle of the forest. I've been back here for like a few hours. I don't know. I have to look at the time, but I just heard like I seen a four-wheeler dude not long ago, or somebody on a four-wheeler, and first person I've seen, but I don't know if they seen me or not. I think they did. I think they got scared. They seen some random guy like an hour and a half up in some deep woods, and this guy's riding around on a hunting filler, and he's seen me walk out from behind like these thick woods wearing camouflage pants and like a black jacket. You might think I'm like military back here or something, or I'm a ghost or something, because he like turned around and like booked it the other way as soon as I popped out around the corner. And all I have on is like this, like my hiking stick and that, my bag, my book bag, and a chair. It's like, you can tell I'm clearly not like a homeless dude or anything like that. You know, I ain't got like a huge backpack full of clothes on my back. Not that, hey, people going through that, hey, that is what it is. It's hard times out here. You know how many homeless people there's about to be when there's over 10 million people out of work right now? Because your government tells them they can't go to work and they're healthy? Yeah, there'll be a lot of homeless people. They're gonna be back here finding places like this to live in. I guess it's a good thing people like me are enjoy being out here in nature and I love being out here in the woods, and like I said, that runs up on a river to where you can go out to the river and you can hop in a kayak or a canoe. Like I said, I got Indian in my blood, and I'm Scott Irish, and then the other stuff. So like, there's another hill. So like, maybe that's why I've always I've liked nature and stuff, because my Indian heritage, I guess, it just runs in my blood. Like, I can't stand being in a big city. I don't mind being around a lot of people or anything, because like I used to talk to people for a living and my job and everything. But I always have to have my like quiet time too. I could never just be around tons of people all the time, and especially people that you don't get along with, or not necessarily I'm a neutral guy, you know. I'm just me. I can get along with anybody and I fit in anywhere. But I'm just mean, like, if you're in a crowd where there's a bunch of people drinking or doing drugs or something crazy, I don't want to be around that, man. I mean, like I said, I'm young, but I've lived a long life. And all them kind of days is long gone. But now I got my staff and I walk around with my angelic blood from the heavens, and I walk around and minister to people. And I'm way back here in the middle of the woods walking around right now. People, like I said, that guy probably thought I was a ghost. Because, I mean, you clearly tell, like, I'm like I said, I got camouflage pants on. You clearly tell, like, I'm hiking. Like, I got my chair and I got my other book bag. Look at this. We're up on a mountain, guys. Like, look at this. I don't know, man. This is so peaceful to me. I'm telling you, if you're in some, like, if you got a lot of stuff going on in your mind and you're stressed out with everything going on, just you go out by if you want to take your family with you and you all need to get away, go. Take your family out to a park or whatever. But I'm telling you, sometimes you just need to get away by yourself too, and have you some me time. Go out and do what I'm doing. Go somewhere, you and one other go out by yourself. I'm telling you, man. You know how much spiritually stronger a man will become, or even a woman too, if you know, a woman walking around in some woods by herself may be a little different. I mean, just make sure you have some protection on you, no matter what. Just no matter what. Me, you know, I got my stick, that it can turn into something if I need it to. It can turn into a giant grizzly bear, shapeshift, you know. Don't let it fool you. Remember, Moses' staff turned into a snake. But also, Moses wasn't exactly as righteous as most people think he was. He kind of faltered a little at the end, but what man is perfect, right? We all fault. We all have faults and stuff. But anyway, we're walking up here on this big hill, guys. Check this out. I'm just showing y'all where I'm at right now. This is just going to be a random video I'm putting up. Just hiking through the woods. I'm telling you, you get out and hike through the woods and it's just, it's peaceful. You can come out here, walk and talk to God. You can pray. You can just not think at all. A lot of times I'll come out here. Sure, I'll come out here a lot of times in this stuff, like doing what I'm doing now. Because when, like I said, when you go out and you're putting out your heart and you're going around helping people and doing things in a spiritual level, and in this, and like talking with people, like, and just trying to help people, you know, it takes a lot out of one's, you drain your energy. And so, like I said, like most disciples, Christ himself, they all would be around people and minister and stuff, and then they would all get away and have their quiet time. They would have their time where they would go away, do what I'm doing. They would go away out in the wilderness and they would get them a campfire going and sit by a fire and think and pray to God and talk to God and God talk to him. And then other times, like I said, I don't even pray. I try not to think. Not necessarily meditation, but because I'm not sitting there like with my eyes closed or anything. But like earlier when I was sitting there in the chair, well, actually I was sitting in the chair with my eyes closed because I was looking up at the sun, just letting that sun warm me up and how good it feels. And sitting out here at that time listening to birds and just relaxing, taking in the warmth of the heat and the natural sun. It makes you feel healthy, you know. And then just taking in the peacefulness of nature and the river. And just getting away from all people, all the frequencies that are shooting through us from all the internet and all the radiation, all that stuff killing us, you know. Like, look at that big tree right there that's just like leaning. I need to film it from the other way, but I want to be able to see too. Like, this is just crazy, huh? I better not drop my phone in that, because this is actually my new phone. I switched my other one out. I better not drop this one. Being a little reckless. I don't got a case for it yet. I had this is an Android Galaxy 10 phone, like a new one. I got one for Christmas. Like I went all of 2018 and 19 without a phone. I refused to have a phone because I didn't want to pay to have myself tracked by the government, and I didn't want to pay to get myself, I mean, these things put out radiation. They track you, they listen to you and watch you, and you pay for that. So I didn't do it for 2 years. All of 2018 and 19, I quit having a phone, but now that I'm trying to like minister to people and do things again and get back in the ministry and do that full time, I got a phone just cause. But yeah, I don't even know where I'm going yet. I know how to find my way out. It's like the way out, guys, is this way somewhere that way. I just know that. Like I said, I haven't been back here in like I think 15 years, but I grew up around here, so it's like an old dog never forgets, you know. You know, these trails are a little overgrown and different, but I'm sorry, man. I always forget. I keep thinking I'm filming it the other way. I'm like watching where I'm going. I'm right here by a hill. I'm trying to think if I want to go down there or should I keep walking. I think I'm going to keep going up here for now and stay on the high side. So I try to stay, like when I'm hiking through stuff like this, you know, like I said, I'd go up racing hare scrambles too before my motocross days. 12 years of racing motocross, and I raced hare scrambles for 2 years where we would come through trails like this, but some of them even tighter on a, you know, dirt bike going anywhere from second, third, and fourth gear wide open through trails. And so we were able to build up quick reaction times. And I hear this full alert guy. He's down there on the bottom half. Let's see if we scare him again. Yeah, he's cruising. Yeah, I don't even know if they see me up here. Probably not. I kind of hope not. I just want to kind of keep walking and mind my own business. But I'm a friendly guy, like I said. I'll talk to anybody. So like those two people. It's two random people riding around on a four-wheeler, and he has a shotgun thing on the front of it. Just like I just talked about earlier. Kind of weird. And there it is. It's like I almost foresaw him coming, except for he's not a security guard on a green four-wheeler with a shotgun thing. He looks like a younger man wearing casual clothes with some, kind of looks like a girl in the back. But either way, like I said, you know, when you're a guy like me and you serve the kingdom of Yah, you literally walk by faith. You fear nothing because your God is with you. We're all assigned an angel. I've seen mine a few times. Like I said, I had an angel save me. My angel saved me last night. I don't want to talk about that right now, but yeah, like, just stupid stuff. Well, it doesn't matter. I was driving down the road and my taillights were out on the car and I didn't realize my taillights were out. So this cop pulls me over, and right here in Virginia, and keep in mind, everybody, they want you all to stay in your house. This cop didn't say one thing about that. You know what I mean? He pulls me over and he says, hey, sir, you know why I pulled you over? I said, no. He said, your taillights are out. I said, really? I didn't know that. And I said, you mind if I get out and check and look with you? He said, yeah, no problem. And I got out. And that's how you talk with him, man, I was about to just jump out and go look at him, but that's how I am. But I was like, well, people don't like... Cops pull you over and you sit in the car scared. Cops pull you over and I get out the car and talk to them. Most people get shot doing that. But it's just my energy, man. It's my demeanor. As soon as he pulled me over, walks up and he's like taking his time like they do. And I said, hey, what's going on, man? And I said, what'd you pull me over for? What happened? I know I won't speed, and I was going like 30, 35. I said, I just left the store down there, sipping my Dr. Pepper, joking with him from the start, starting off with a good, friendly conversation, man. Just got that lightens his mood, and he could tell I'm not in there trying to hide. I mean, come on, man. I ain't drank alcohol in 6 years, and I ain't done no drugs in 2 years and 4 months. Like, I'm a sober dude. And, but anyway, so I get out the car. I say, hey, man, if I get out and look? And he said, yeah, go ahead. So I get out and look, and my brake lights ain't working. So then the cop walks up and says, hey, man, you mind if I hit your brake pedal? And I was like, go ahead. I'll see if they work. And so the cop then walks up there, and he's hitting my brake pedal for me. Well, I'm looking at the lights, and he just pulled me over, and I'm already out of the car talking to him within 10 seconds, just like that, on the middle of the road. Last night, and it was dark time. It was like 11 o'clock. And it was only like 5 minutes from my home, though, and it was a young cop, too, which was a little... When he first pulled me over, you never know with a young guy, but he was really nice. And so anyway, he hits the brake, and he said, they coming on? And here he is, the cop. If anything, I should be hitting him, and he should be looking. But and I said, no, man, they ain't coming on. And I said, look, I didn't know, man. And then he said, is the car registered to you? I said, no, it's my father's car. And he's like, the registration? I said, yeah, it was buried somewhere, but it's it's registered to him, tags, everything's good on it, man. You can look at it and see him. And he said, anyway, do you have your license? I said, well, yeah. So I hand him my license. He comes back and he says, sir, your license aren't even in the system. Like, I can see where you had a license, but do you have some, like, tolls or something you didn't pay? Because, like, your license aren't suspended, nor, like, he said they just, like, they expired in May. And I was like, man, and I said, what? My license expired? I didn't even know. So I said, can you mind if I see that real quick? And he's like, go ahead, and he hands it back to me. I said, where, man? Show me. I don't believe you. I was joking with him. And so he shows me, like, look, your birthday, expiration date. It was May 6th of 2019. Like, they expired on my birthday, like, in May 6th, 2019. And, like, I knew I had a couple tolls and things, like, I needed to pay, but I didn't think they would do that to my license, you know what I mean? I didn't think if you didn't pay a toll thing, like, I had forgotten about a toll. And I had heard they might do that to your license, and I didn't know. It was all stuff left over from back when I sold my business out, and just... I got a few things I still got to take care of from before I had to go away for 3 years, or 2.5 years. I'm going back this way because I don't know where I'm at. All that looks like water. I think I need to go back this way. I know how to get out of here eventually. Yeah, eventually. Only thing I have to drink is Dr. Pepper, a 2 liter of Dr. Pepper. My dumb self didn't even bring no water this time. What an idiot. No wonder my, like, pee is turning gold, or yellower color, meaning you're dehydrating. Man, I just seen that. That means I've already came this way. Come on, man. I think I gotta go down this hill because I remember coming up these hills. Not this one, but another one. So, yeah, you see how, like, get out, man. Get out and walk around. Do some stuff. I'm gonna close this one off and I'll make another one in a minute because I gotta go through some pretty treacherous stuff in a minute. Maybe I'll film that, but maybe not because I don't want to drop this new phone in the water. It'd be my second. This is already my second Galaxy 10 phone. So anyway, I'm gonna get off here because it's right at 15 minutes. But here's some more trails, man. That's the hills we're coming down. Like I said, I'm not leaving. I'm just gonna go hike to a different section. I'm exploring. I ain't been back on this side in a while. I better watch out for snakes and stuff too.